Friday night lights, ding, ding, go. Here comes Kopi'd, steal the whole damn show. Number one fan, and he's proud to say, Imperial super fan leading the way. Uber fan energy, front row grin. Copy that hype, let the fun begin. Echo that shit, don't let the crowd get sloppy. We want every shout saying, You've been Kopi'd! You've been Kopi'd, are you ready? 'Cause it's time to play. Catch a tune in my head, gonna loop all day. Friday night fun, and the song rolls on. Copy that vibe, go ahead, sing along. You've been Kopi'd, are you ready? 'Cause it's time to play. Catch a tune in my head, gonna loop all day. Friday night fun, and the song rolls on. Copy that vibe, go ahead, sing along. Clap, clap, laugh, what a sight to see. Even Harbor remembers that victory. Beat, boop, bounce, all joy, no sloppy. Friday night party with You've Been Kopi'd! You've been Kopi'd, are you ready? 'Cause it's time to play. Catch a tune in my head, gonna loop all day. Friday night fun, and the song rolls on. Copy that vibe, go ahead, sing along. You've been Kopi'd, are you ready? 'Cause it's time to play. Catch a tune in my head, gonna loop all day. Friday night fun, and the song rolls on. Copy that vibe, go ahead, sing along. You've Kopi'd!
April 30th, 7 p.m. You've Been Kopi'd is live. Everybody from IWF should tune in and watch. This is a good... Oh, hello there. Sorry, I was a bit distracted reading You've Been Kopi'd Diaries. As we can see, it is You've Been Kopi'd Diaries. Anyways, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm everyone's favourite IWF superfan, Kopi'd. But I'm not by myself, because I've rounded up one of the best IWF talents, in my opinion, and I'm more than sure everyone's opinion. He's freshly back. Everyone welcome, Walker of Wall Street. Give yourself a round of applause.
No.
Why not? You deserve it. You've came back.
Just because I'm back, Kopi'd, doesn't mean I'm happy. I'm going to fight one of my best friends very soon.
Yeah, but it's respectful. We'll get on to that later. Keep them thoughts in mind if you can still stick around, because I know you told me beforehand that that shouldn't have been annoying you to come on and you're only going to be here for a little bit, but if you're
I'll be
here
here
when,
as long as I can be, bruv.
as long as you can put up with me.
In a polite way, yes.
Okay. Well, as I'm sure you remember last show, there was a lot that went on. So, would you like to have a conversation, or would you like to get straight into the action?
Let's have a little discussion first. You lead it off. Don't give the fans everything they want in one basket straight away.
True, you're a smart man, Walker. So, how was your time off?
It was refreshing and needed. That's for sure. It brings into perspective of what you want in life, and when you've got time to understand things more clearly, it's the only way to build yourself up and be better. Because if you're not a better person, then you portray yourself out to be a worse person.
Exactly. So, what did you do to better yourself during it? Did you meditate? Did you watch yourself in your old matches, or?
I didn't really watch anything relating to me. It was other people. I watched matches that other people were doing, and
like me.
I observed you very closely, and I didn't like what you done either. And I'm glad Strange gave you a little slap for it.
That was
if it was me,
that was a mistake. That was a genuine, honest mistake.
If that was me, Kopi'd, you wouldn't be able to do these lives anymore. That's for sure. He went lightly on you.
I mean, I still got a choke slam at Wrestling with Pride.
It's true.
It really hurt.
But other than that, it was more of reflection. Was that what things was I doing right? What things was I doing wrong? And what things I can do better?
Is your mind clear now?
100%. 100%.
Do you think you're ready to come back bigger, better, stronger, faster?
And there's no one better to face in IWF than my good old friend, Prince Dagon.
it's gonna be an emotional match. I can tell you that from the beginning, from now, from when it starts, from when it ends. Because you and Dagon, or should I say Strange, have a lot in the past. Yous have been through a lot. Yous have done a lot, and I'm sure that it's going to be very difficult to have to be in the ring one-on-one with them, and
Do
basically
you know what? You're
beat
right.
up your
You're
best
right.
mate.
You're right, and you're wrong. It's going to be
Mhm.
emotional, like you said, for the right things. But we're also two professionals. We both want to be champion, and we both want to be in the ring, proving why we're champions or why we should be champions. And whether I walk out as champion or whether Dagon walks out as champion, either way, that night is gonna blow the roof off.
I can just imagine the crowd when both of yous come out. They're both going to be electric. They're going to be jumping out the seats.
Well, since we're not really enemies, I think we should do a joint entrance. That would be sick.
That would be cool, but I think the fans would want to see how yous act, knowing that in a minute or two yous will have to fight each other.
But they also might like a conga.
That is true. I remember back in the day there was a nice conga. I wasn't in it because I was just watching because I was too scared to make a move. But I was watching and I was observing. Yous were at, I can't remember where it was, if I'm honest with you. Yous were doing a
We're
big
being all
conga
over.
and you went around a big field and you were around a big hall and then you were everywhere. It was emotional. Let's see what it is. See, even the GM wants a conga. So, oh wait, the GM wants a conga? You could make it happen.
He could. He certainly could. But
Keep
no, I
that in the
agree
back
with
of
what
your
you're saying
mind.
as well. I believe the fans may want to see how we portray ourselves because they know we're not enemies, but
Mm,
in wrestling, anything can happen. Anything can happen. And my worry is Dagon's head's not in the right place at this moment in time. I
mine wouldn't
always
be
like to
either.
fight Dagon when he's 100%. Every time we've fought, he's 100%. And if he's been in the battles before, our matches I've also been in. So we've always been equal. There's never been any distractions. There's always been a straightforward guidance. And from our past experiences at this moment in time, we've had some wars.
Mm.
But now we're
But for,
friends, so it's going to be different. It's going to be very different.
but like IWF has only been around less than a year, and to think that both of you have been champions, so both have what it takes. But the thing that
100%.
what's different about when you won it and then when he's won it twice now, that you just weren't friends, close friends with the people that were in the ring. But now it's a completely different scenario.
I agree.
Do you?
I didn't want it to happen like this.
Mm,
If there was a way possible, with all respect, I would prefer to fight someone else for this belt. But it also makes it 1,000 times better knowing that I'm going to be sharing the ring with my friend.
I can imagine. Anyways, do you want to see me make a dog?
Let's go.
Are you ready? So you twist it like this, and then you twist it like that, and then you go up, then you go along, then you go like that, then you go like that, and then you go like that, and then you go like that. Oh, I messed up. I've made a dog in a cap.
You know what? A dog in a cap sounds better than a dog.
Mm. Do you like animals? I like animals.
I like some
Sorry,
animals.
we're getting sidetracked here. The show. I think it's time. We've got your emotions out. I think it's time we discuss what happened last show.
Let's do it.
So if Billy the media guy would like to quickly pull up match card number 1. The tag team match. Well, I say tag team match. It wasn't. It got, unfortunately, Thunder couldn't make it due to circumstances which Ewan addressed. However, I have to respect Flashback because he even though his tag partner wasn't there, he still went in and defended the titles by himself, which I wouldn't have done that. I don't think
I
a
would
lot
have.
of people. Yeah, but you're like 3 people in one. Not in a
I'll let
fat shaming way, in a muscly way.
you.
I promise. I'll pinky promise you through the screen.
Okay.
Come on.
I can't ping you because all my fingers are about the size of your hand, mate.
Okay, that's fair enough. However, outcome of this match probably wasn't what Flashback wanted.
Nope.
Unfortunately,
I think, in fact, I think it's what everyone didn't want.
like the fans
Like the
love Thunder
fans,
Flash.
even I would say 90% of the roster didn't want Ewan and Danny Kay to have them belts because, in my eyes, it's Thunder Flash made a deal where if they lose the belts, then they would never try again for the belts. They go their own separate ways, and I'd have loved to seen them thrive a bit longer. But I think Ewan and Danny Kay decided to be little slime balls and take advantage of that. So they have a 50% extra chance of winning that match. Although, Johnny nearly took it.
But there is one thing that we need to be really worried about. Danny and Ewan, they have never been seen together in IWF before this, and to get a win against a champion on the first time tagging together, that could mean they're really dangerous in the future.
It could be, but again, they had a huge advantage. When there's a fresh body there, if Johnny had anyone else, I can guarantee it would have been a different outcome. Even if you were his tag team partner. Actually, no, you probably would have made it worse.
Oh, no, I wouldn't.
Nah, you would have, bruv.
Oh no, I'm a good fan turned wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
I'm phenomenal. I go in there, I do my thing, I go bang, 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 and then I get laid out. Except from Hybrid, can you remember that?
Yeah, that was good actually. It was nice to see Hybrid have a very distraught face on him.
I know I was 1, 2, 3, and then I ran away because I was really scared.
Yeah,
but I still won.
You did. But anyways, I think again, if they had someone else with them, I believe that it could have been a very different outcome. But I don't know how it would have worked with the belts because, would Thunder Flash have it, or would it have been Johnny and his new tag partner if that was the case? It would make things awkward, and I think that's why Johnny decided not to have anyone else there and do it alone.
I respect him for taking the risk though, because it was either get a new tag partner and God knows what would happen to the belts, or go by himself and keep them, and he went with go by himself.
Yep. Fair enough, guy. Fair enough.
I wouldn't have done that. I think I said that at the beginning, but I'm saying it again. I really wouldn't have done that, especially not against the likes of Danny and Ewan.
And again, like you said, what's next for them? Who's next for them?
Right. I believe we have more matches. So, Philip, the media guy, fill up the next one. Kirsty Love versus Silfrina. This match was brutal, especially the chops from Kirsty.
I was in the audience and I was watching this match, and the chops, I could hear it. And I'm not going to lie, I may have, as much as I like Silfrina, I do love a good chop, and I may or may not have shouted one more time when Kirsty chopped Silfrina.
But I think it was like 3 chops maybe, and bang!
Exactly.
It looked like she was bleeding. What he said?
Chop like gunshots.
Chop like gunshots. Kirsty's the kind of woman that you don't want to mess with in the ring. She's really strong. She's an incredible wrestler. And personally, I think if I got put in a match, I'd just lie down and be like, nah, I'm not doing this. And
just to be safe, because if you lay down, she'd probably still fling you about the ring just for a bit of fun. I would probably roll out the ring and run backstage.
Get the 10 count. I'll go home.
Yeah, just don't turn up.
Oh yeah, good idea. If I don't turn up, I can't get beaten up.
It's true.
That should be wrote in the Bible.
But no, I think I would say from my knowledge, I'd believe that I thought Silfrina could have had it a couple of times, and I thought she was going to sneak the win, but I think the experience from Kirsty is just too much. And
she's
the knowledge that Kirsty has over Silfrina is tenfold of what Silfrina has. And Kirsty knew exactly where she was, where she needed to be, and she turned it around and retained the belt.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Like, Kirsty's been in every scenario imaginable. So she, no matter what happens, she knows what to expect. And I wouldn't be surprised if we see her with the titles for a long time.
Oh, you will, Eddie. As long as you get there, you'll see me. I promise you that.
Hello to me too, Eddie.
Nah, ignore him, Eddie. He's talking to me.
Do the live.
No, it's all right. You can do this.
I'm back.
You back already?
I'm back already. I got bored facing the wall. Anyways, help me think of a new name, please.
A new name?
Yeah, I don't know the media guys' names, so I'm making them up.
What about Little Dave?
Lennon, put up the new match card.
Lennon?
Alfie Jackson and the debut of Matty Mayhem.
Yep.
Do you have any opinions before I say mine? Because I've got some heavy opinions on this.
I've seen Matty Mayhem on his socials, showing his match highlights, and he is a brute force, and he's not the biggest guy, but he's also not the smallest guy. The man's, I would say, he's an athlete, and maybe
he's got a lot of drawings on him.
A lot of tattoos, yes.
Yeah, drawings.
But it was a nice gesture from. I knew exactly what he was going to do. Let's be honest. Matty Mayhem, he's not a nice guy.
I know.
He's an okay guy, but he's not a nice guy.
The cupcake thing was
too far.
It was Alfie's birthday.
Back in my day, I would have done exactly the same thing, probably. But I'm a changed man.
But them days are long gone.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I like. In some aspects, this is why I like watching the matches. Upfront, personal, because you get to see every bit of talent that's in the ring. And this match was by far one of young Alfred's best matches, best performances.
I'd say it would have been one of his toughest as well. Because Matt, come on.
I think Rory Shaw is one of his toughest. But Rory Shaw is also a very tough guy.
I faced Rory.
Yeah,
I got bedridden for a week, but I still faced Rory.
But I believe that's one of the toughest opponents Alfie's had. But again, Matty Mayhem, a powerhouse. Them knee strikes. He just and Alfie's known for his knee hits as well. These knee strikes, and it was just nice to see someone with a lot of experience against someone with not as much experience. The difference in caliber is absolutely crazy. Not to say Alfie is bad, because again, that was his best performance. And imagine taking a win over Matty Mayhem, someone's first appearance. That's going to be one of the hardest things ever, because when it's your first appearance, you want to make it memorable. Exactly, and you want to make it memorable. You want to make your mark. You want to put your mark in IWF, and Matty did.
I'd say he's definitely someone that people need to look out for. Like, he may be a respectfully pretty normal sized guy, just looks pretty normal, but I think he's got a lot of strength hidden beneath his drawings all over his arms and his body and his other arm.
Yep.
I think he's a dangerous individual, especially with how sly he was for Alfie.
It's one of those things. He's going to do everything and anything possible every time he's in that ring to prove why he should be in the ring.
Like you.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, like you.
I'm different.
You built different or just different?
No, I'm just different. I have a different mindset of why I should be in the ring. Every match that I turn up to is completely different. The reason being in that match is different. Persona was a personal vendetta. Rory Shaw was just someone in the way. And Asylum, well, he was a monster that I needed to defeat. Unfortunately, I did lose, but I was the one who came out on top. I was the one with the belt. And he won it when I didn't have the belt. So
surely that just means that your confidence for next show is going to be at an all-time high.
I'm confident enough in my ability to believe that I can beat Dagon in a fair fight. But again, with Dagon, he believes in his confidence and ability to beat me. And that's why it's going to be an absolute banger of a match, because although we're friends, we're still going to give our everything, no matter what.
I think it's time that Francis pulls up the next match card, please. Francis. Alan versus Rory. I feel bad saying short because they're both cultural. Are they brothers?
Maybe.
Sisters?
No,
Cousins?
I think it's very different. This match, I'm going to hold my hands up and say I watched a little bit of it, but then I did have father duties at the time. So unfortunately, I came back when Alan Shaw was a bit worse for wear. So this one's down to you, Kobe.
Down to me. I get the stage, I get the attention, I get the spotlight.
This is your full shenanigans. Say what you need.
I'm going to be completely honest. I've got one thing to say, and that's I did not expect Alan to come back like how he did, especially not against someone the caliber of Rory. Like, when I faced Rory, he was a big guy, he was strong. I think I hit him once. Not once did I get him on the ground. I got flung, chucked, hit, smacked, bounced. I got everything. But Alan's whole thing has been bouncy. So he's just used to it. But I'm really surprised that he managed to. I'm not like upset, surprised. Like, obviously I wanted him to win, but like when he won, I was like, whoa, no, like no way. This statistically shouldn't have happened.
Like a fever
Just
dream, right?
with size. Yeah. Like, I felt like I was dreaming. I need to, like, bang, 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 wake myself up.
And this is why they say it's like a David versus Goliath moment, right? Because no matter how big, tall, strong you are, there's always that one possibility that someone smaller is going to beat you.
It's also like the tortoise and the hare. Alan's the tortoise.
No, Rory would be the tortoise and Alan would be the hare.
No. But the tortoise won. The tortoise won. It's
Yeah,
like,
you've
I
got,
know
you've
he's
got
fast.
the lines
Yeah,
mixed up there.
no, because he's faster. He's fast. No,
Rory's not
Alan's
faster.
faster. But no, okay, moving on. Are we moving on?
Yeah, we can move on.
Right, Jonathan, please. Next match card. Jakub versus Nate Sawyer. Oh, I have a lot to say about this.
I wasn't there, but
Were you not?
so
Where were you?
I was hiding behind Jakob's dad.
I would have done the same, but
Yeah.
you obviously you know a lot about Jakub. You're close, obviously. But like, again, we've seen the past between Jakub and Nate, and Nate is a brutal person. He like, normally even the bad guys stop it somewhere, but Nate doesn't.
He's a bully. He's a bully. That's what he is.
He's a lot more than a bully. He belongs in an asylum. He doesn't belong to be in a ring. But with all due respect, again, Jakub, the lesser likely one to win because he's got morals, unlike Nate. Nate will do anything. Jakub has limits. But he, like Alan, he managed to pull through.
The thing is with Jakub, he's not afraid. This whole thing, when me and Strange together, it's we ain't afraid of no breath. It's not a false saying. It's what we try to put into people that think that they can't do better than someone else, or might be a bit scared when they're getting in the ring with people like Nate Sawyer or Asylum or Rory Shaw. Because if you're afraid when you go in there, you're going to doubt yourself every second. And if you keep repeating to yourself, I ain't afraid of no breath, it might sound cringy. It might sound...
It is just a little bit cringy.
But when you keep thinking about it, and you keep thinking about it, it drills it into your head that you ain't afraid of no one. Why should you be afraid of anyone? The only person that you should be afraid of in that ring is yourself.
And Nate Sawyer.
Nah, not Nate Sawyer.
No, yes,
he might be a monster.
Yes,
but just remember when you're a kid and you say, "Mum, there's a monster under my bed," and your mum checks there's no one there.
Yeah, but that monster is Nate Sawyer.
But it's either way. He might be a monster, he might be a freak, he might be mama's little Nate, whatever you want to call him. But Jakob's got some unbelievable talent. He's every time we see him in the ring, no matter where he's at, what promotion he's at, he's upgrading, he's improving his game, and he's showing why he deserves to be one of the top in any promotion.
Yeah, like
And
I've seen him for a while. Like I've seen him improve from nothing, and the fact that he's now went on and beat Persona and beat Nate. Who else knows what he could do?
exactly.
Like
And
I truly think that kid is championship material. Oh,
100%.
where's he gone?
And
Oh, he's back.
that's why I believe Nate underestimated Jakob. He thought it was going to be, a pushover. And
You think
when
he thought he was going to win like instantly again?
yeah, and to be fair, there was a moment within that match when Jakob jumped off the ropes and Nate caught him in a sleeper, and I thought that is it, it's game over. And Jakob didn't back down, he didn't give up, and he just kept on fighting through it. And I seen Jakob's mum and dad's face, and when he won that, they were like the proudest people in the room. They were the loudest people in the room, and they knew that their son is next level.
He's making it big time.
But
he's got dedication. I texted him like, what's the number, about 80 times, and I was like, come on the live, please, please, please. But he said, do you know why he didn't come on?
he's probably training.
He's training. That kid is training. I'm convinced 7 days a week.
100%. He's all in.
It's a lot of work, but it's showing.
I don't want to bring the attention to me within that match, but the only reason why I stepped in when I did within that match at the end when it was over was because I don't like bullies, and I seen the fear on Jakob's mum and dad's face when Nate started to attack Jakob after his win.
But that's just what Nate does.
And that's the only reason why I stepped in. The match was over. It's fair game. If you want to lay your hands on one of my friends, I'm laying hands on you.
That's respectable, because it's unfair what he's doing.
It is. Sometimes a monster needs putting in the place.
And Nate Sawyer is one of them people. One of them many people in IWF.
Yep.
But William, please, match card. The Gauntlet. Whew. Where do we start?
At the beginning.
Good choice. Asylum walked in champion. Big man. Big Batman tattoo, which I think is quite cool if I'm honest, but I don't like the guy. Big Batman tattoo. Then we had our first entrant, Hybrid. What do you let's quickly just talk about Hybrid himself as a person. What do you think of him since he's had a change of heart?
I'm not convinced. I'm really not convinced.
You should be.
I like it. I like what him and Alfie's doing.
Mm-hmm.
But I've seen it all before. I've seen it in myself as well. No, not. I've just seen this happen a lot of times, and maybe they're going to become the best next thing as tags. Maybe they're going to become the best next things as independent wrestlers. But we just have to do it. It's too early. It's too early to decide. I believe Alfie in his match against Matty Mayhem showed it.
Well, he's proved his change.
Didn't show it. Hybrid in this match was not Hybrid. It wasn't the Hybrid people know. I don't believe he left his mark like he wanted to. And maybe next show or the next show after that, maybe that's where he comes into his own area and says, this is who I am now. Like, truly believe it.
Then we have the next entrant, which I believe was debut Solaris Hex. Is that correct?
I think
I'm a bit funny when it comes to numbers. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was.
I'm right.
One of the matches, correct?
Yeah, mask guy.
Yep.
What did we think? I think for what we've seen so far, he did pretty well against the likes of Asylum.
Is it his first match within IWF?
Yeah, it is. I like his mask.
I like his mask. Yeah, hybrid, hex, spawn,
Okay,
copy.
okay.
Yeah. So
Perfect.
I think he had that self belief
Mm.
that he was able to do anything, which is good. It shows to the fans as well, and it shows to whoever's in the ring.
I
If,
want to see more
if
of him or
yep,
her. We never
if
know.
I see that energy when I'm in the ring, I'm hyped for them. I'm gassed.
Mm.
If I'm watching, I'm gassed. I'm happy for them, and I believe you have to come out with that fire and put your mark on IWF like Matty Mayhem did.
I
And
think just
he did that. He did do that. He gave as much as he got.
I think he did well, but he got unlucky with facing Asylum as a
Yeah.
first, because Asylum's a big, humongous, massive giant bloke, and obviously Solaris is respectfully quite a small bloke.
Yep.
And then next, as our lovely GM DJB, who I'm sorry about spamming you with emails, I will probably do it again. Mentioned it was Spawn.
Was
I don't want to talk.
Spawn.
I don't want to talk about him. I don't want to praise him.
Well, for what he did in the ring with Asylum, fair play. That's all I'm going to say. A fair play.
Like
Next.
like obviously,
Next.
as we know.
Next.
Wait. Okay,
Next.
next, me. What did you? I'm not gonna
Next.
toot my own heart. Okay.
Nah, Kobe,
But-
fair enough. Again, for you got in the ring. It takes a lot of courage. Fair enough.
I think
You
it was
tried
a
your
little.
hardest.
I think it might have been a punishment for the amount of messages I've sent to DJB.
I think it was more than a punishment just for the messages, but you learn.
But no, I won't.
You'll learn, as in every time you get in that ring, you'll learn something new.
I learned to not mess with Asylum.
There we go.
I was in for not long. I tried to chokeslam him, but he was a bit too sweaty and smelly and massive. But apart from that, I tried, but it didn't do anything.
Yep.
Then we have your close friend Dagon. What he did in that match, phenomenal.
Yep.
Back
He did.
to being champion.
He is, and again, I think in that situation, it's horrible when you're a champion. If you have a gauntlet match, you're there to prove why you're a champion.
Mm-hmm.
And not only did Asylum come up against Hybrid, Hex, Spawn, and you, he then had to fight the ex-champ.
And that's while he was gassed from
And
four one.
It's crazy. And you know, fair play to Dagon. He came out and he was expecting a fight, and he did get a fight. And Asylum wasn't just going to be no pushover, and I think Dagon knew that. I think everyone knew that. And coming up against, just for example, Spawn is enough. Hybrid is enough. Then
But
you and
I
Hex
think
together may be enough.
now that
But
you've
then having to deal with Dagon, that is a lot. And that's a lot to ask for Asylum, and not only Asylum, but any man that is able to step in that ring. That's a lot to ask for.
you've mentioned his name, I think we need answers. What happened after that performance from Dagon was disgusting. Like, one of my favourites decided to take a mask off, kick his own father in the Sun Don't Shine area, then proceed to absolutely rain hell on his dad, make Persona kick his little sister. But lucky for you, I've got a few guests to speak about this. So I'm gonna go and get them, and I'll be 2 minutes. Oh,
I can't see it, Rev. Oh, it's copy.
oh,
It's copy.
I made Persona kicked my little sister because I don't like her, because I am evil now. What does that say down there?
Live special broadcasting incoming. Super duper special
Interesting.
broadcasting incoming.
O casal mais lindo do Brasil. Vocês são lindos demais.
I forgot. I told Billy to do that. Can you replicate them, please?
Now you
Go replicate them.
You're literally just going to be. You're annoying us because in a serious matter you're trying to.
No.
make a joke out of
Okay,
something
sorry.
that's serious happening.
No. I'm sorry. I'll continue the interview.
The thing is,
That video was weird. Do you agree? That video was weird. I'm Persona and I kicked a child because I'm hard as nails.
and do you know what the weirdest thing actually is?
What's the weirdest thing? You can go now. Bye, guys.
You portrayed these two little weasels.
That wasn't me. That was them. I swear to God, that was them.
But these are two people that you copied.
No. Okay, Persona, fair enough. But Spawn was good then. Well,
still
he claims to have
copying,
been.
And the thing is, it's kind of annoying, right? Because I was backstage dealing with Nick, and when I got from kicking the crap out of Nate, sorry for my language, I heard the commotion, and I seen Spawn and Persona walking backstage, and I was thinking, hang on a second. And when I walked out, I seen Lily on the floor, Brian on the floor, and Diego on the floor.
Mm.
And Diego can take it. You know, Brian's a man, but Lily's a little kid. Lilith is the Legion's, was the Legion's daughter, with Diego headed at the top, Spawn, and then Lilith. It's disgusting.
Like you have to be some other kind of sick to, get someone to kick your little sister.
100%, and he's twisted, and if that was my son, I understand Diegon's got his reasons. But if that was my son, who'd done that to my daughter, who tried to step up to be a man in front of me, best believe he would have been the one that was getting a swift kick to the jaw.
I think, honestly, Persona and Spawn deserve nothing in IWF. They deserve to get the boot. There's the door.
You know what they deserve? You know what they deserve? Each other. They deserve each other.
They don't even deserve company of each other.
The weasels. They're disgusting. And I hope everything that they wish for comes negatively against them.
Like, I don't think Persona, we knew that he's a bit sick, twisted. He's been to hell a few times. But Spawn, someone who's came from such a, like, what's the word? Trustworthy family. And someone whose entire, like, life was dedicated to family. To do something like hit your dad, get someone to kick your sister.
And it brings back my point as well from the good old days of I used to see a little bit of myself in Spawn. A little distracted, a little anger built up, and he wanted to release it. And I had my fair share with Spawn and his dad, Diego. To see that every time I lay hands on Spawn, Diego was there. For him to say that He wasn't really a father. That is disgusting.
It's
Mm.
I don't know what came over him, but we are unfortunately getting short on time. So on to the next part of this live, which is the show for next month, Our Legacy. I believe there's been 5 matches announced so far. I believe.
Well, I know me and Dagon's fighting. That's all I care about, Beth.
We've spoke about that in the beginning, so would you like to go back over that, or are you happy with what
No,
we said
we're
earlier?
good. We're good. I believe everyone knows now, and I wish all the best to Dagon. I wish he has the fight of his night, and I hope he brings everything, because I'm also going to bring everything. And one thing I will say, if we see anyone, and I mean anyone, I'm scrapping that match, and I'm going to kick the living daylights out of them.
I thought you were going to say something that can't be said because it's not 9 o'clock.
Nope.
Good. So there's a warning to anyone if they want to try and get involved. So
Anyone. Could be you,
listener,
Kobe. It could be.
I'm
It could
not
be.
going to do anything. I'm not going
Could
to do
be
anything.
Nate
I learned my
Sawyer.
lesson from last
After
time.
the last show, could be Nate Sawyer.
Right then.
Could be anyone. But let's move on.
Wait.
Let's move on.
Jesse the media guy. Would you like to pull up another one of the match cards? Speaking of Nate Sawyer, Flashback versus Sawyer. We've seen this match in the past.
Yeah.
Actually, I think, have we seen it twice? If I'm not mistaken. I feel like we've seen it twice. But if
Maybe.
not,
Well, we seen Sweeney and Nate, didn't we?
mm,
It was
well,
Sweeney and Nate versus Thunderflash, wasn't it?
my mind is so foggy. I think Asylum's done something to me. I think I've got a concussion that's lasted a long time and give me dementia.
I believe we've seen Nate and Johnny fight before, and I believe that
that's
we've
true.
seen Sweeney and Nate Sawyer. There you go.
Yes,
There
okay,
you go.
twice they've been together. So both know what to expect from each other.
Mhm.
I don't know what else to say except for I wish the best for Flashback, because again, Nate Sawyer has no limits. He's a evil, dangerous individual. I'm not even going to say man because he doesn't deserve that title.
I believe Flashback is now more clear-minded also, because although, you know, he's not with Johnny Thunder, I believe Flashback has what it takes to take out Nate.
I believe, like he believes in the power of love. That keeps him going. That's definitely part of what helped him win the titles with
And Nate
Thunder.
Sawyer's never seen love, so
Exactly, with a bloody mask and whatever. But you know what I mean. But if Brady would like to pull up the next match card, please. Danny and Ewan versus Blaze of
wow,
Glory.
that should be interesting.
Really interesting. Can you remember back when we seen Blaze of Glory taking on Thunderflash?
Yeah, and our referee got a temperature check.
Yeah, later.
Mm.
Do you think
Wow.
that we're going to see Danny or Ewan get their temperature checked?
I'd sure hope so. And I sure hope so. We've got new champions by the end of the night.
That would be phenomenal. Like Mitch
Then
Fahrenheit.
Blaze of Glory is one of the most overlooked, in my opinion. From their first ever show at IWF, they were against Thunderflash. And I thought Thunderflash had a great atmosphere around them. But when I heard Blaze of Glory, except from backstage, walking down that ring, it was like we're in a music concert. It was absolutely packed and crazy.
They had energy. They had everything, and for the first time at IWF, and only time so far, except from until next show, they did phenomenal for not knowing what to expect at all.
Mhm.
Like they got the crowd bouncing. They put a hell of a fight and temperature checked the referee, which is something I don't think.
Thumbs up has a new different meaning.
I don't think many people would want to be on the
Do
receiving
you
end.
think, Brian?
Championship.
Do you think our referee, Mr. Chaplow, will be refereeing that match again?
I
Or do
think
you
he'd be a
think
little
he
bit
might?
more careful. A lot more careful. A hell of a lot careful.
He's gonna need a guard on. That's for sure.
Now, if
Back
Walter
to the
would like
ropes
to,
at all stages.
Walter, please can you next match card? Alan and Jakob. I know for a fact.
Ooh,
I know for a fine fact that we are thinking the exact same thing right now.
I really
Bouncy.
want Jakob to win.
You know what? It's like they're both
But
phenomenal.
Jakob
I like them both.
is, again, it's gonna be
Again.
hard, isn't it?
I mean,
It's gonna be like a similar moment to me and Dagon. Except they're acquaintances, not friends.
but the thing is, they both know each other. They both know that each other are very bouncy and jumpy and flippy.
Yeah.
And I feel like they're gonna get tangled up at some point. I feel like they're both gonna be shattered, dizzy, all of the above. But I really do. Nothing against Alan, but I think this is Jakob's time.
It would be nice.
He deserves it.
He does. I mean, they both deserve it, right? They both
Mm.
show how good they are in the ring. So,
But for Jakob's age, that kid he's going places.
but will it be too much for him as well?
That is true. Like it takes a lot of effort and strength and what's the word? Continuity? Consistency. Consistency. Yeah, to be a champion.
Were you looking through the bio? Were you looking through like something there?
I was looking through the copy diaries.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Anyways, if Frank would like to pull up the last match card, please. How was that? Oh no.
Again, what I was saying before, it's now one of those things where it's Hybrid's time to show what he's really about. And I think
I'm gonna peek through.
I think now with
One
Nate,
more match. Yes.
I think with that match, it's going to be all or nothing for both teams.
But the thing is, the Legion, whatever they want to bloody call themselves now, they're no Legion because, come on, they don't deserve the title of a Legion.
This is the only time since the change I'm going to say I'm cheering for the detriment.
It's weird to hear someone say that, but I fully, wholeheartedly agree. Like,
Yeah.
they deserve it. I'm guessing he's doing father things, so I'll speak to you guys. But the detriment, they've changed, and I do truly believe that Hybrid and Alfie have both became better people. I believe that the Legion don't deserve anything. They don't deserve to even win this match or any other tag matches that they have in the future. And I know for a fact that they're going to try and pull out some shenanigans, something stupid,
100%.
like bringing someone else in or hitting the referee or poking them in the eyes or pulling the hair.
The thing is, the detriment are a newfound face of the company. They have recently just transitioned from being the so-called bad guys, right?
Yeah,
So
but
surely the detriment know these tricks and know what to look out for. And maybe that's what will give them the upper hand in this match. And maybe Spawn and Persona are actually underestimating them.
But you're forgetting one thing. The Detriment, first ever IWF Tag Team Champions.
Agreed.
They have what it takes in the tag team. The tag teams.
They have the gel. They have the understanding of each other.
They're glued to what they have. They know what to do. They know what each other can do, and they know how to mix it so they can win a lot of unlikely matches.
And maybe the Legion are going to underestimate them. And hopefully they do, because then young Alfie Jackson is going to give them a quick, swift knee to the face, and I'm going to enjoy every single moment.
Especially if it's new bad guy Spawn, because he deserves it for what he's done to his family.
Well, he deserves more than that, but we'll just take that as a stepping stone.
We'll take that as like the first. What's this saying? Step on the
The
pedestal.
The stepping stone. So we'll take that as the
Ah.
first stepping stone. Lead on to the rest, and it's going to be like a Mortal Kombat tower, right? There's going to be Alfie at the bottom.
Good reference.
And we're going to build up and build up and build up and build up until harder opponents and bigger, stronger opponents finally get their hands on Spawn or Persona.
I can't wait. Or both.
Or both.
Why have one minute and have both? But because of time restrictions, as much as I could go on about Persona and Spawn and that they don't deserve anything, Mr. Oh, I'm so bad at remembering names.
Let's call
Do you
him
know
Mr. Pepsi. Mr. Pepsi, let's call him that.
Mr. Cook, please, can you put the final match card up?
What about Fanta Light Bread?
No, Rev.
And
Once again,
I believe we're
we've
talking
said a
about
lot,
it.
so let's keep this
Well, I'm just going to
decently
wrap
short.
up. I'm going to say, Diego, I do respect you. And I hope it's 100% that you bring. Don't let your mind be drifted, because I've been there. I want the full fit you. And let's give the fans what they deserve.
I wish you and Dagon the best of luck, but I believe it's time we close the show.
Yep.
So I will see you later. Let's have a virtual. How's this going?
Outside of your face, breath.
No. Right, I will see you later. Goodbye. Can we please wipe this amazing
Bye, Brev and
blood
Brev.
off the screen? I have to say something. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is not the full end of the show, because on last show, I decided it'd be a good idea to do a day in the life. So if William, because that's his name now, because I said so, the media guy, could please play that footage. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a day in the life of IWF's #1 superfan, Kopi'd. I've just woke up, so I'm going to get myself sorted, but I won't be long. And keep watching, because it's Kopi'd, and Kopi'd's amazing. Well, ladies and gentlemen, shall we see what I've just woken up to? I've got a letter from DJB. So, let's read it out. Dear Kopi'd, this is from General Manager DJB at IWF. I respectfully mean this, but you can't be asking for matches anymore. It's beyond a joke, and I'm only giving you this opportunity today because of your apology. Again, please don't ask to be put in any more matches. What do we think of that, guys?
As we can see, I'm now on the bus. I've got my bag, I've got everything ready for the show, and I'm waiting. Now, I am walking to the venue. I've just got off the bus.
Ladies and gentlemen, we need to be quiet. I've made it a cheers bar. Look what I found. We're going to do an unboxing today. I need to be quick and quiet though. You'll never believe what it is. It's the mask. There was also this one. Do you think it's the same? I think it's the same. Should I try this on? Hello. It's me, Dagon. Is that good? Wait. I think he's coming. Guys, we'll never guess who I've just found. Look. Shh, look quick. Look.
It's Hybrid.
Hybrid! Hello, buddy. Can I put this here? Will it balance? Hello, buddy.
What are you doing in my car?
I came to say hello.
I thought you were retired.
No. Why would I
Oh.
be retired?
It's Sting?
It's just Sting. I
Sting?
don't sting.
You look like Sting.
No, I'm not a bee.
Oh,
Can you not tell who I am?
no.
Look, can I wear the mask? Look,
Oh, it's you.
it's me.
I still don't know who you are.
Oh. Look, it's Dagon.
Please get out of my car.
Okay, can I have my mask?
You can have your Sting mask back.
Thank you. Hold on. Where are we going?
You said you'd get out the car.
Okay, I'm going.
It was hybrid.
What a silence! How shall they go?
Ow. Ow. One more time. Ow. That was brutal. But that was the day in the life of Kopi'd. I did try and get to speak to a few more people, but I got tied down quite a lot. However, this is unfortunately the end of You've Been Kopi'd. So, ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. Oh, I love a little broadcast. It's my last one. I can't even remember what I put. Let's see.
Yep.
Whoa!
2, 3, jump.
That's her butt. Don't touch him.
What are you doing? Nice and slow. Oh no. Faster, faster.
That wasn't mine. I'm not an advocate for little children getting hurt in hilarious ways. It was slightly funny though. I can't lie. However, unfortunately, we do have to close off the live now. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed the videos, Wogger, the discussions. But I will see all yous hopefully next month. Actually, probably next month. I'm gonna see what General Manager DJB says, and if he lets me get another live in, I'll see you all next month. So, thank you. It has been a pleasure. Goodbye.
No retreat, no backing down. We wear the gold, we take the crown. Imperial, the empire reigns.